All right, so we're going to go into the kitchen here. You can see we got a nice solid countertop. It's a nice solid surface, really nice. That pulls out, be your nice cutting board. You got a decent sink, sized sink, nice faucet, hot, cold. Change your temperature, pull it back, and you will get your water. Down below, you're going to have the convention microwave. So this is a convention oven and microwave. Got all its stuff with it there. Some nice settings and stuff like that. Down below there's storage. Right next to it, you're going to have a nice little pull-out spice rack pantry for storage. Good sized drawer right here underneath the counter. And then here, this will pull out and then flip over. There's a part on this side here and give you more counter space there, which is really nice. Underneath over here, you also have another drawer for utensils and things like that. And another drawer. And then another drawer right over here. Nice size 12-volt refrigerator. There's its booklet. Good size little freezer. As we come back up, these guys are equipped with the induction cooktop here. So, got power button, different temperature settings. One of the cool things they give you is this induction cookware tester. So, this will let you know if your pots and pans are compatible with your induction cooktop. Above your kitchen, you're going to have over here will be your fuse panel and breaker box. And those are also in a few other places as well too. Some storage. Got some outlets right here with a GFI. Nice push on and off. They're also controllable in your Firefly system. In here they give you some tools. Flat tire repair kit, an inflator, little tool there. This here is the remote for your rooftop fan, and that'll open it up, and that's got the rain sensor and things like that, so you can turn this fan on and off. Right next to it, you're going to have even more storage. And then same thing as we go around, it wraps all the way around. Just tons of storage in this. You can see it in these latches. They got some nice heavy duty hardware to hold these up. They don't skimp out on that quality of those. Up in here above your TV will be your some 110 outlets, 12 volt, and the coax cable. This is the cover for the TV. Oop. Nice Samsung Smart TV. Some more outlets right here. And then this is your power button for your rear seat sofa to turn it down into a bed. Most everything in this will also be controllable through the app, the Firefly app on your phone as well. But this gives you a nice easy option to be able to recline that, so even when you're sitting on it, things like that. You got seat belts in the rear sofa as well. Over here will be your on-demand water system. Some more outlets with USB. You have your furnace here, and that's going to be a 16,000 BTU furnace. Across from that is your LP detector. They sit well because a heavy propane is heavier than air, so that'll detect it quicker down there. In your windows, cool thing I like about these windows, pocketed bug and excuse me, your pocketed bug screen and nightshades or blackout blinds. Those are nice pocketed. You got easy accessibility to open up these side windows, get some airflow going on. So here in the bed area, you can see you're going to have some seat belts. This will buckle 3, so this vehicle will buckle up to 5. You can see I'm going to operate this, and we're going to lower it down into the bed mode. And the seat belts do tuck down out of the way. This is traditionally set up to go as an east to west bed, but you can sleep north-south. There is a board extension right here. Oh. I'm going to show it difficultly. So this board will go in there, and then you can drop your cushions down. To make your bed. So that'll give you some more sleeping space. Like I said, it'll allow you to be able to sleep north-south or east to west, depending on your height and things like that. I'm 5'8", so I usually don't have too much hard time, and I sleep on my side with my knees slightly bent, so it definitely gives me some space and things like that. Behind your TV, that cabinet is also going to be your wardrobe. You got a nice little drawbar that comes out that'll be able to, your clothes can hang on. Here's your rooftop AC, and we can run our AC and microwave and induction cooktop all off of battery power. This RV is set up with 400 watts, or excuse me, 300 watts of rooftop solar, 400 amp hours of lithium battery. This is an 11,000 BTU AC, and this has the inverter built into it, so you can run this run everything in this coach off of your battery. We're going to come into the bathroom now. Down here's a nice little easy lock. Lift that up, hanging on that screw, nice and simple. And then you pull your doors out, and you'll have a nice wet bath. You got your exhaust fan right above. Your shower head also doubles as a little faucet, and then a foot flush toilet. Cool feature here is this is a little lock feature on here that will allow you to open these doors out some while you're showering and lock them into place, so you can get some elbow room and stuff while you're using the bathroom. And then this night, like when traveling, you lock this right back down and just put that bar in there, and now your bathroom won't come flying open. That's the great thing about this hardware too, is it really locks it into place once you've got it locked. These are all power swivel chairs. They swivel around, all sorts of features in them. On the doors, you will see that you have easy use of it. They're heated. You can lock them, unlock them. Or, sorry, excuse me, that's locking and unlocking the doors. But then they also have a memory, so you could save up to 3 different settings for these seats. This little latch here will extend out, get you a little bit more support under your knees. Another cool feature is in your dash here with your media center. It's touchscreen, so you can flip back and forth, get your info, your battery voltage, consumption, fuel consumption, show you what you're doing for miles per gallon, things like that. Your operator's manual, you can open that up. It takes a minute to load up, and then you can ask it any questions and you know, see anything, troubleshoot anything they got going on with your quick start tips, books, and switch language and things like that. So you can, nice preloaded stuff that's pretty common questions. Pick your media device, your navigation, automatically built right in, which is really, really nice. I like that because it frees up the phone and things like that. You don't have to upload it through your phone. You still can, but I like that it's built right in. So you can pick and choose. Pull up gas stations nearby real quick. Get some direction. You got the built-in compass. It'll give you traffic announcements and things like that. Really nice feature in here. Very in-depth navigation system. Parking spots. Shows you the distance from them, things like that. Really cool stuff in here. It'll flip it right around, you know, and it just really, really cool stuff. Down below that, we're going to have your easy check your surroundings, your backup parking assist, helps you back into spaces, things like that. Radio media, navigation and maps, telephone, bring up your contacts, recent calls. This is your volume control, nice easy up and down. Over here you'll have your home button. That's a power. You can turn off your display, things like that. Pull it back. And this is where you'll get your ESP, parking assist, lane assist. You'll turn on your traction control on and off. I like to keep it on, obviously. Parktronic on, so I'm assuming that that is your sensors, and then also potentially a backup sound as well. So nice and loaded in this system. They didn't skip on anything. In the Mercedes apps and things like that, you can get the Mercedes Me, connect your smartphone. What else we got going on here? Yeah, you can do your setup assist, sound, display, operator's manual. Over here will be your notifications. It'll bring up, we got to go put some fuel in this before the customer picks it up. But it'll tell us that we're in our reserve fuel. Nice warning there. And then it'll automatically suggest bringing up on the map gas stations nearby. So that's a really cool feature that's built right into it. Really like that. I've never really driven too many Mercedes or anything like that, but they definitely have some nice features built right into your control system. So on here you can see you're going to have your steering wheel controls. Control your volume, so as you see here on your steering wheel controls, you're going as you see here on your steering wheel, you're going to have some controls. Over here will operate up here in your dash, and then over here will be for your Bluetooth and stereo system, and voice to call as well. One of the cool things I learned about this guy here is you can push your button here and it'll bring up the menu, but then this here is a little touch sensor. So to flip through your settings and find what you're looking for, all you got to do is move your finger around, hit that back button. You can choose between service, drive assist, trip, navigation, radio, your media, phone, settings, all that can be located right here and easily accessible there. You got cruise control on this side as well, lane assist. Some really nice features in there. It's definitely worth diving into. But then you can hit that home button. I tend to like to sit on where it shows my miles to empty. So right about there, here it'll tell you your range is 48 miles. So that's nice there. I turned off lane assist. I'm just not used to it. It's a really nice feature. Definitely lets you know when you're going back and forth, not staying within the lines. Over here, this control will control your media center. Same thing, a little touch button. You can just flip back and forth, save favorites, and set your preferences and things like that for ease of use. Another cool feature that I like in this Mercedes Roadtrek is you have 3 glove compartments. And this one here, you can't really see it, it's dark, but you got USB-C hookups for charging, and then a tablet or phone. Right here, these are also cup holders as well. But what they did is you have an entire dash that's a glove box. I think that's really cool. Nice feature to utilize all your features, or to utilize all the space in this. Most vehicles have just a dead space up there. This feature here is also touchscreen. Like I said, you can flip through, go all through your different settings just like in any car. But this has some nice bells and whistles to it. You can set profiles, so you can create your own profile. So when you hop in, if you and your wife or whoever's with you sits different or anything like that, or runs it different than you can easily set those features there. As we head back to the outside, you're going to see our door here. We do have a bug screen and blackout blind. These are custom made to fit these Roadtreks. But above that is going to be your Firefly system. And this is what will control and meter all your appliances and things like that. So here you can have a master switch for all your lights, ceiling light, kitchen light, front ceiling, climate. You can change your climate, operate your couch from there. The awning is locked because the engine is on right now. But right here you have your house battery meter, and there's the 2 different batteries. You would turn those on and off. Your inverter. Right up here is your meter for your fresh tank, gray, black, and propane. Turn your water pump on easily right there. Over here you can go in here, do your master switch, your patio light, adjust for your furnace, put it on auto, things like that. And then you can come down here to your settings, and you'll see with the mobile app and things like that, a low voltage buzzer, so when the battery gets low it'll scream at you and let you know. But you can adjust that screen brightness as well, and then network testing and diagnostics, cleaning mode, things like that. You'll want to read your instruction manual and get familiar with that when operating it. I'm not going to go through all that today, as it is very in-depth. Got a nice grab handle there. Cool thing I like in the Mercedes, can't really see it. If I can brighten it up, yep. Right here, this little button, we're gonna, oh, we're locked. Now we can go. As the kids would say, the magic door. So as we come out, you can see on our passenger side, there's our rooftop awning. on the side. This is a powered step that goes in and out when opening the door. Underneath here is easy access to an outlet, and then some of your plumbing. We'll close that magic door and have our step go in and get tucked out so it's not getting weathered. You can see we've got some nice deep treads on this guy. These are the 245/75 16s. On the back side here, we're gonna have your hitch set up. This can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Spot for your license plate. We'll open up the back. Nice little compartment for storage under there. You do have a little trunk. That's your table. I'll put photos at the end of the video of it set up with the table and some of the other things that we didn't have set up during the walk around. Right here's your inverter. Like I said, this has all your wiring, your 7-round, and everything ready to go for towing up to 5,000 pounds. Right above that, this is also another bug and screen setup. So if you're out camping, you can have all your doors open, keep the bugs out, and have a nice outdoor feel to it. It's going to be a little, there we go. Right up there is your backup camera. As we come to the driver's side, you're going to see here's our on-demand water system. Outside shower, so that'll help clean you up and things like that. Down here you have your 30 amp hookup. And then over here, we're going to have our propane and water connections, and then our macerator. So this is our waste system, and this has a macerator. Your hose is built right in. It's right here. Nice heavy duty hose. And this has the macerator. So you got your gray and black tank dump here, but that macerator will pump it right out. And that's located right here on your driver's side. Is the button to be able to operate that when you're dumping. That'll chew it all up and break it down and pump it out for you. Right here, fill up. Got a nice cover to it. One of the things I like about this, because height clearance is always a big thing when towing or with RVs, it gives you a nice little sticker right here that says your 9.9 in vehicle height, and that's including the rooftop AC. You got auto settings and everything for your lights, fog lights, things like that. On the driver's side, same thing. You're going to have the heated seats and settings. Be able to bring your windows in and your mirrors in and out. Nice ease of a button. This does have under the hood generator built right into it, so you're charging your battery while you're driving. You can see some of those cameras and sensors on this guy that helps give you those backup assist and things like that. Just give you a view from the passenger side. Down below on your passenger side, you ever get a flat or anything like that, you got a jack system right there. Underneath your passenger seat, it's kind of empty, but I almost think that could be a good little storage compartment for certain things that you don't need to be having bouncing around or viewable by anybody that might be touring in this, or nice little hideaway area. Go back to the driver's side. Forgot to show you. And here will be some more fuses. You'll have to read your owner's manual to know exactly what those are, and things like that. This bar here will be how you pivot and rotate your seats around. Same feature on the passenger seat, so you can have some lunch and things like that. Your headrest has a nice button right here where it's adjustable. That's on the passenger as well. Right above in the cab, you're going to see you have some reading lights, things like that, SOS, Bluetooth speaker, all that stuff for when you're driving. I'll take a quick step back. It's hard to see the solar panels up top, but there's 3 100-watt solar panels up there with an antenna for cable and things like that. Take another quick walk around so you guys can see this. For the most part, that's pretty much it as far as not being super in-depth on what this guy has. We could go over this all day long and really get in depth about its safety features and things like that. But there you have it, guys. This is going to be the 2023 Roadtrek SS Agile. This is a diesel. We do have the Dodge Roadtreks with the SRTs, the Zion SRT. Sorry, I'm misspeaking it. If you're looking at Class Bs or anything like that, I highly suggest Roadtrek. They're very, very well built. I've had a name for many, many years. When you drive these, you don't hear all the click clanking of the cabinetry and things like that. They really, really do a great job of paying attention to the details. If this is something that interests you, my name is Mike, and you can get a hold of me at mike@cortlandrv.com. And this was a travel trailer walk around. I'd say quick, but it's a little bit longer and a little bit more in depth than what I normally do. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any specific questions that you have on these as far as specs, weights, and things like that go. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.